In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how to activate and strengthen your triceps in an instant. So many people try and strengthen their triceps but fail to do so because they're just not able to activate them properly. And they tend to move their arms and they're swinging around and they're not hitting the right muscles. And I see this time and time again with my personal training clients. This means they can't feel the exercise working, it feels like a waste of time, and you may even then try thinking you need to lift a heavier weight, which then puts you at risk of injury, and you're not going to get the results that you want. So if you haven't met yet, I'm Gavin, I'm a personal trainer, and I co-own New Zealand's only fitness studio for people over the age of 40. And so many of our members are concerned about they have not got good upper body strength. And the triceps are integral for pushing movements and extending your arms and overall upper body stability. And in fact, your triceps are typically 2/3 the size of your upper arm volume, making them a lot larger than your biceps. So in order to strengthen any muscle, aside from eating adequate protein and working out in the first place, you must first learn to activate it, get your mind and your muscles connected. And if you do that, you can translate that feeling into the strengthening component, and you can make sure that you're hitting the muscle the way it's supposed to be hit and getting the most benefit from it. So, how do you activate your triceps? Well, I'm glad you asked. Come with me and I'll show you. So you actually don't need any equipment at all to activate your triceps, okay? You just need a forward bend position and extend the arms behind the body. The thing of it is, when you pull your arms back behind your body and extend, your triceps in the most contracted position, okay, which is really, really good for us. So you can do this with me, follow along. You can just bend yourself forward so you're on a bit of a lean this way, bring your elbows up nice and high, and just extend your little fingers back super high to the ceiling. And as soon as you do this, you're gonna feel those triceps start to really tense up and contract. You've now activated your triceps. Now what we're going to do now to make sure we really sort of ingrain that feeling is that we're going to hold it for about 20 to 30 seconds 3 times. And in between the tightening or the 30 seconds, we're going to have a 30-second rest as well, just to give them a little bit of a rest. And then we're going to dive into the strengthening component of this, and instantly you're going to feel your triceps start to work exactly as they should. So again, what we're going to do, we're going to come in, bring your elbows up nice and high, and you're going to extend it back, and you're going to count 30 seconds and really tighten it as tight as you can. It feels like there's like a little mini cramp going on in your triceps, but don't worry, if it gets too much, you can just relax your arms and shake. But you're going to hold it for 30 seconds this way. Really, really squeeze those triceps, and you feel the whole thing at the back of the arms really, really tighten up. You're then going to take 20 to 30 seconds. This depends how much you need. Come back in, elbows up nice and high, extend the little fingers to the ceiling, and you're going to contract it and tighten it again, and you instantly feel those triceps start to work. Take a rest and repeat the process. Then what we're going to do, then, you're going to grab yourself a light set of dumbbells. You do not need heavy dumbbells for this. You can get big, strong triceps with very, very light weights. You don't need to overdo this and cause yourself an injury. So the exercise of choice is going to be a lying tricep extension. I love this exercise because you can do it at the gym, you can do it at home, and you can do it with a very light set of dumbbells. So I'm going to be using some 7-kilo dumbbells today, and that's probably about as heavy as I'm going to go with this exercise. So the way to do it is lift up the weight, pop them on your knees, and sit yourself back onto the floor. Now, your arms are going to be straight to the ceiling, but I want you to take your arms back a little bit, about maybe it's 45 degrees or something. You're going to let the dumbbells drop beside your head. Your elbows are going to be nice and high, and you extend the elbows out that way, and you squeeze at the top, just like what you did when you tried to activate your triceps, and you'll feel these light up straight away. You're going to hit those triceps really well. Slowly take it back down and extend back out. I'm going to do it one more time for you. What you're not going to do though, you're not going to extend them out that way. That's not what we're doing. You're going to keep them this way in a nice sort of elongated position, and as you come back up, you really squeeze those triceps and start to work. And you're going to do about 12 to 15 reps. And when you get to 12 to 15, you probably shouldn't be able to do 20, okay? You need to push it where it's pretty hard to do this exercise. Then you're going to take a rest for 30 to 40 seconds, and you're going to repeat that again, 12 to 15 reps, take a rest and repeat again to 12 to 15 reps. And that is all you're going to need. The only exercise that you're going to need is to actually just strengthen those triceps the right way. Too many people stand up on a cable machine and they try to jam their weight down, lots of arm swinging, not very concentrated, and like I said, they end up wasting their time doing it. So make sure you try do this exercise I know you're going to feel it straight away, so if you do, let me know in the comments. If you would like a full body workout that has all the muscles worked out, it's designed for people over 40, working around injuries, making sure you do this thing right, comment strength in the comments and I will send that over to you. It's a 5 to 7 page PDF with everything listed out, and it's very over 40 friendly. I'm going to leave a video up in the top left corner which I think you will like, so head over to that video there and I will see you on the next one.